and the whole thing cost like $3. I mean, I just love them. Anyway, I hit a couple of good sales today, and I got a couple of new things. I can't even tell you the last time that I went clothes shopping for myself. Avery did okay too. She got shoes and a Minnie Mouse dress and a unicorn pants. Um, and um, she got this really cute outfit that looks like it's red and white, but it reminds me of like Dorothy's dress in Wizard of Oz. So we'll see what she's going to wear tomorrow. Maybe she'll wear Minnie Mouse because it has long pants, and it came with a headband too. I doubt she'll keep the headband on, but we'll do what we can. Oh, and then she got another. Well, this hat is really for, I don't know, it's too big for her, but she could wear it. Anyhow, a lot of good sales. Like Old Navy had things like, I think this top was $1.99. I was like, for $1.99. I really like it. It's colorful. Anyway, I'll shut up now and get started. First person here is Adonis. Me and Vivi's connection from now until the end of spring. Looks pretty good. It looks like you might see some good karma coming back to the situation, and your perseverance seems to pay off. It looks like you have a new venture on the horizon. Romance will be heating up. Communication picks up. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. It looks pretty good. Beautiful one in general. Okay, you've got lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody get away with any nonsense. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You're eager for your life to move forward, and it's moving forward. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a Virgo that's coming in that may be brand new energy, and you have a lot of money headed towards you. You could be making serious business contacts, business partners, clients, customers. Whatever it is, it could be around a side hustle that's bringing in extra cash. Could be spending time in the near future with an Aquarius, and things may start to move forward pretty quickly for you. Red, health for the next 2 weeks. See, you like my top. Thank you. You know, I picked up socks to match, but I can't find them. I don't know. They may be in Avery's room. I think the socks went with it, and they were like 47 cents. Health for the next 2 weeks. You're no longer holding yourself back. You should be feeling very strong. Health should be improving, or you should feel like you have a lot of stamina. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in for the better. You've got the world at your feet. Looks good. It looks pretty good. Red. What would a relationship with rain be like? Not bad, not bad. New journey on the horizon, like a wish comes true. You would have to lay down the law and set up boundaries. Things could change for the better quickly. He's very ambitious. He's loving, he's kind, he's caring, he's smart, he's intelligent. He loves to travel. I don't think it would be bad. Not at all. Shonda, Patrick's current feelings towards me. Thinks that you are kind, caring, sincere, smart, intelligent, driven, passionate, attractive, and maybe even a little bit mysterious. Amber, my friend's thoughts of me ending the friendship. Disappointed. Disappointed, feels like they're holding themselves back and feels very weak. Not happy, burdened by the situation. Yeah, Old Navy. If you have an Old Navy near you, check the clearance set because it was unbelievable. Like I got two dresses. One I think was $3.59 and the other one was $5. The clearance section was crazy. My friend bought a sweater that it was originally $47.99. She got it for $7. I mean, Old Navy. I mean, I haven't been in there. I haven't been shopping in forever. I always felt like their prices were pretty good, but the clearance section was like a blowout. Mr. Maurice, good evening. What will this week, Saturday through Friday, be like? Pretty good. You should be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that makes you feel like rejuvenated. You'll have choices and options that come in. Life changes for the better quickly. You could be focused on a side business or a side hustle, or something may come, like an idea could come, and you may be like toying around with it. Empress is great for money, abundance, prosperity, and you should be feeling a little bit better respected or better compensated around work. Might be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could be planning travel. Even if you're not traveling this week, you could be planning it for the near future. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you have some people around that you could be spending time with: an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like a pretty pleasant week. Anthony, it's not just a top. I've got matching pants. And I think they have Christmas trees on them. Well, I mean, they're trees. Mario, I'm confused about the Pisces. Is there someone else? Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anybody else. No. Nope. Does she want a reunion? Okay, this is what I think. I think that ultimately she does want a reunion. I think that she wants you to think there's someone else so that you work a little bit harder to stay in her good graces, or I think she wants you to kind of chase after her, which I don't think you should, but I think that's what she wants. Was hanging out with me on Monday, using me. No, she wasn't using you. It's like the situation isn't as complicated as it seems, but she kind of, it's like she wants you to think that she has other options. She wants you to think somebody else is paying attention to her. She likes the idea of being chased. Yeah, I don't know. I think you may get fed up with this whole situation. Any communication. Yes, I think communication's coming in. Yes, you do have communication coming in. You may be annoyed with her, though. She might have to, I don't know. You just might be getting sick of this, because it's like she's constantly playing games, and it gets really exhausting after a while. Bella, how will my work peer evaluation go? Should go well. You're prepared and you're perseverant. There's a new journey on the horizon. Energy around the place is like fair and kind. Good karma. Elizabeth, what the Aquarius feels for me and intentions. Love cup is full. Feels happy. Thinks that you're genuinely a happy person, you're successful, you're adventurous, kind-hearted, sincere. Thinks that the two of you have a nice connection, and I think you'll probably be seeing more of each other, maybe even this weekend. Their intentions are for things to move forward. Amber, new love timeline. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around a committed relationship that comes in sometime late spring, early summer. You could meet this person before then, but the commitment doesn't come in until then. Could be with a Capricorn. It's like a wish comes true, cause for celebration comes in, and you're prepared for it. There's also a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You can meet these people anytime. It could be tomorrow, but the committed relationship part comes in at the end of the spring, beginning of summer. Mario, I'm really annoyed with this situation. Seriously, I'm tired of doing these things. Only when she gets ready. Yes, I completely agree with you. If you can, kind of shut down, kind of cut her out a little bit, and then let's see what happens. She may be singing a different song if she feels like you've disappeared. Or like, see, she feels right now like she's calling the shots. She may feel differently if she feels like she's lost control. Shonda, will I hear from Pisces again after the disagreement we had last night? Yeah, you will. It was just a disagreement. It'll blow over. Nunit, it's been a while. Things have been turning positive. I'm changing my energy. Bernard's current feelings. I've pulled back. He's feeling that you've pulled back. He's feeling like you've kind of shut down or isolated. He thinks that you are kind, caring, smart, intelligent. He thinks that you're successful and very positive. He feels like your energy is very positive. Good. I'm glad you pulled your energy back. Mario, she does call the shots because she has the kids. Yeah. And I don't, it's not right. It's not right. You know, it's like, if you make plans, stick to the plans. It's like she seems to like say she's going to do something and then she doesn't. And then when she says she's not going to do something, she decides to do it. And then she pulls her energy back, or she acts very elusive, makes you think something else is going on. It's like a whole lot of games. It's a lot of work for her too. I don't know if this is something that just comes natural to her, but it's a lot of work. Amber, I was curious, my ex-friend, my twin flame. No. Nope. Nunit, I was just blessed with an even bigger order for my business. He is taking it to a meeting out of state. How will that go? Oh, good for you. Excellent. You know what? It goes well. 4 of Wands. There could be long-term potential that comes from this situation. Like a wish comes true, business picks up, or a new business opportunity comes in. I think it'll go really well. John, General for March. You're prepared for your career to move forward. You have some nice money coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, and you might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have some, good luck coming in. You've got a Capricorn here, and Aquarius here. Success comes in, and you could even be planning travel. Should be a good month. Nunit, why are you glad I pulled my energy back? Because when you pull your energy back and somebody comes forward, it's because energetically, psychically, intuitively, they felt like you kind of disappeared. On the opposite hand, they could kind of sometimes feel like if you don't pull your energy back, like you're there, like you're waiting, you're ready to pounce. And that energy tends to build resistance. So you pulled your energy back, and now he's going to start to come forward a little bit, or at least there won't be such resistance around the situation. Well, he feels a little bit disconnected, feels a little bit disrespected, and he feels like nothing is changing for the better quickly. But he's noticed. He's noticed, and that's good. Nunit, someone who works with the stars, like one of my demo tracks. How will that go for me? I don't see much coming of it at this point. That doesn't mean that nothing can ever happen, ever. But it doesn't look like anything comes of it. Five of Wands and a Tower moment. Like it just may not go the way you want it to go. Noonet. I have been focusing on me. How is my energy? Energy is good. It's like a wish come true and abundant. No longer holding yourself back. Life changes for the better quickly. This is good. You made positive changes. And then advice. Okay, let's see. Continue to focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself is helping you build stable clients and business relationships around your business. It brings in more money. Life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's going to bring in happiness. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and some good luck comes in. Looks good. You're doing the right things. It's like you're doing the work that needs to be done, right? Nobody ever wants to hear that they have work to do, but you're doing the right stuff. You're focused on you. You're making good choices. You're pulling your energy back. You're not running after people, you know, not going to work, charging up your credit cards and not paying the bill. You know, you're doing the right things, and it's showing in your energy, and your life is starting to reflect that. Very good. Let's go here. Julie. When my brother comes out, do you see him doing that stupidity again that got him in trouble? I don't think so. I think he's good. T-Vet, love. You've got a Sagittarius that comes in that may be looking for a long-term commitment or a long-term relationship, but you'll have choices. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety around love is moving into the past as your love life moves forward. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginning starts, life comes back into balance. A wish comes true. You could be spending time with an Aquarius. You have a soulmate connection that moves forward. You have a Capricorn here as well. You're going to have choices, but it's good. Melvin, how did my crush ass feel sitting next to me at lunch today? Good, good. Feels like a new journey, spontaneity, and things are moving forward between you and the crush. Looks pretty good. John, the outcome or energy for the week ahead. Good. Excellent. A lot of money is headed your way. A lot of happiness is headed your way, and you've got the ability to manifest just about anything. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off and repays you with lots of choices coming in, and a disappointment moves into the past. The other John. What happens with Cassandra's love relationship? Well, she's got a wish around the situation. She's got divine timing working for her. Cause for celebration comes in around a new beginning. So she's got a couple of options here. She could, if she's with someone right now, she could stay with that person. She's not with anyone right now. She has a Capricorn coming in, a Virgo coming in, and also a Sagittarius. Whatever road she decides to take, it looks like success comes in around love. Especially the relationship or the potential relationship with Sagittarius would be very well balanced. She would get out of it what she puts into it. If she's already with someone, her relationship looks like it's good. Julie, Ronnie and Kareem, when you see them calling. Cause for celebration comes in. I'm going to say a very late February, early March. Like maybe any time from like the 27th to like the 5th. Wise soul, How does Mia feel about me romantically? Feels good. It feels like there could be a commitment on the horizon. Things could move forward for the two of you. May feel that you're kind, caring, sincere, hardworking. Things are getting unstuck and like there's a new venture on the horizon. Empress, General. If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, that may persist a little bit, but then when the energy shifts, the energy shifts. Then you got success coming in and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain because things all of a sudden start to move forward. A water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're no longer holding yourself back. It looks like you've got the world at your feet. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Anxiety moves into the past. Like, why do I constantly feel like I need to put hand lotion on? Oh, I'm going to leave this one here. And I'm going to use this one. Harlem, general reading. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could feel like divine timing is making a wish come true. Things start to fall into place. An air sign comes in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You should be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you have other people coming in. You have a Sagittarius coming in, and you have a Leo coming in. Jennifer Gomez, love. Love should change for the better for you quickly. Romance should heat up. The hard work that you put out into the world when it comes to love will be coming back to you. You'll have choices. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This water sign will be very ambitious. You've got happiness that comes in around your love life and also possibly a Taurus. Love life moves forward this spring. Kalpana, general. Okay, you have a new beginning on the horizon. Romance could be heating up. Negativity moves into the past. Money is headed your way. Success is headed your way. And you could even be planning travel. Not bad. John, oh, I don't see the question yet. Harlem, once I mail out the taxes, how soon should I get them back? Are really back before my son's birthday in June? Oh, I think you'll have it way before then. If you mail them out, how soon you plan on mailing them out? I think from the time you mail them out, you could probably get them back within the next 6 weeks. I think it'll be way before June. Just don't wait. There's a 6 around it. I think at the longest it will take is 6 weeks. John, there's a Taurus girl that her relationship is on and off, and sometimes I think she flirts with me. Does she want something erotically with me, and will it happen if so? I think that she does want something, yeah, and you have high potential of something happening between you and her. RR, general about me and his connection. It looks like communication is picking up. You might be feeling successful around things moving forward as far as communications getting a little bit more steady. Anxiety seems to be moving into the past, and things seem to be moving forward, but I don't see commitment here, and I still don't think that the two of you are seeing eye to eye. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that you guys aren't on the same page, or you're not looking at the situation the same way. One person may want one thing, the other person may want something else. But communication looks good, and you probably see one another soon. Simran, if I make what I did lifestyle, how many pounds of fat will I lose by May? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer. I can't tell you how much fat you're going to lose by a certain time. Especially if I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know if it's something that you could do every day. I'm going to tell you the same thing. When it comes to making money, when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to improving your life or changing your life, slow and steady wins the race. Because otherwise it's unsustainable. You won't be able to stick to it. And if you do stick to it, when you go off of it and you lose 20 pounds by May, you're going to gain back 25 pounds. I would suggest following a healthy, balanced, neutral diet and exercise, and not do anything crazy, because it's not sustainable. But I can't give you a pound. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it's, like I said, I did every diet in the world that you can imagine. And I can tell you from my years of experience in the fitness field and watching people yo-yo diet, there is no quick fix. And starving yourself is not going to work. I did shake diets. I took weight off and I gained it back. And what good is that? Once you gain it back and then some, it's even harder to take it off. But you can't put a pound on it, because building muscle can make you, like years ago when I went to the trainer myself, I said I wanted to lose 15 pounds. He said, realistically speaking, you'll probably lose 7 pounds, but you'll put on muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. Muscle burns fat. So you can't really go by pounds. But like I said, I would do something that you can stick to. If you do something crazy, like you're trying to run 10 miles every day, you're trying to eat 500 calories a day, you're not going to be able to stick to it. And it's going to be frustrating, and it's going to cause yo-yo dieting. Harlem, why are all my money candles turning black? Is something blocking it? There could be a little bit of resistance. You know what? I would keep doing it. Before you do the next money candle, I would do a cleansing candle. Just like, again, clear out negativity, break down barriers, maybe a road opener, and then I would do the money candle again. Because there's resistance. Shonda, love. A disappointment moves into the past. Communication comes in from somebody you've been hoping to hear. Cause for celebration could come in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're also prepared for your love life to move forward as Sagittarius comes in. It also looks like the hard work that you put into love comes back to you. Not bad. Not bad. Mini-me, who's coming towards me in March? You have an Aquarius coming in. You have choices, and then you have another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, and Harlem, you know, you could use, you don't have to buy the expensive candles for like the negativity. Like you can just clear out negativity with like plain white candles, like white votives. Julie, do you see if I get ACL certification, will it help me get hired at a hospital? 6, 7, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. Yes, it will. It will, and I think you will get that. Georgia, weekend general. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you're feeling prepared and perseverant. Looks like you might have choices this weekend. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like the love cup is full, and you may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Negativity moves into the past. Not bad. Simran, would A be happier living with me on campus or staying home in May? They love being around me, but they also love being at home. They're living right now, so I'm confused if I should take them with me. Would A be happier living with me on campus? I think that they would be happier with you. Starfall, when will I meet a new love interest? A Leo comes in sometime this spring. Lovely you. Do I have to worry about my family visiting me this year? I'm stressed out. Yeah. I think they're going to want to come and visit you. Sorry. Peanut lover, what do I need to know right now? Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You have a new journey that's about to begin, and with the world at your feet, you can accomplish a lot. Negativity is moving into the past. A wish is coming true. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Divine timing is leading you to a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Nav, love for March. You have a water sign that comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person could be perseverant. It could be a successful situation too, or they may be somebody who's very successful. Looks like the love cup is full. A new beginning starts in the month of March. Listen to your intuition. You also could have a Leo that comes in that's brand new energy, and an Aries. You got some new people coming in March. Tanya, when will me and Khalid hang out? I'm going to say probably sometime in the month of March. Simran, what changes will happen in my life from now until May, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically? Growth, change, and transformation comes in. Exactly what's going to happen, I don't know. It depends how much work you put in. Life is a journey. You got to experience things. Nothing is going to happen super fast between now and May in anything because it's not enough time to grow and change. As far as like I can't tell you mentally, emotionally what's going to happen to you. I don't know those answers. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're working on. Like, in order to heal mentally and emotionally, you have work to do. You don't just wake up one morning and you're magically in like a better place mentally. That doesn't happen. You have to do the work to get there. There's no shortcuts. So today we're at the end of February. You're not going to come to the end of May and be a different person if you haven't put the effort in. So I can't really answer these questions because it's up to you to do the work. Same thing physically. You have to get up every morning, prepare your meals, and do your exercise, and not eat shit and not drink beer, and then you'll lose weight. But if you choose not to do that, you're not going to change. But the cards aren't in control of whether or not you make those decisions. You are. The energy is here for change. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. But do you do it? That's up to you. The energy is here for you to do it. There's new beginnings. Have patience with yourself. Cause for celebration comes in. But I can't read on emotional, like I can't read on all that stuff because I don't know what you're doing. I had a friend of mine who used to go for readings all the time. And all of this great shit was predicted. And all that great shit happened. But he fucked it up on purpose every time. Every time he got a new job, he didn't show up. He had an excuse. Every time he met someone new, he fucked that up. Every time he was told that he was going to lose weight, he was going to get in shape, he gained weight. But he was in control of that. So the energy could be here. But if you don't do the work, you're not going to improve. So I can't tell you that emotionally you're going to heal if you're not doing the work to heal. The cards can't give that to you. You have to do that. But the energy is here for you to make changes. It's just that from now until May is not that long. And changes happen slowly over time. I mean, could you lose 10 pounds? Yeah, but you've got to make that decision. The cards can't. The energy is always there. Just like when people are like, am I going to get pregnant? Like, do we not know how children are formed? Like, we know how babies are made. The cards don't have to answer that. The only time I would ask the cards is if you were told you couldn't have children. That's different. But if you know you can get pregnant and you're not using birth control, you're going to get pregnant. Like, that's just how it is. So these things are all in your control. As far as mental and emotional, I can't really read on that. I'm not qualified to do so. And I don't know what you're doing to improve your mental health or your emotional health. Julie, love for March. You've got choices that come in. Negativity moves into the past. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. That's brand new energy. Then you've got earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then you have another Virgo and an Aquarius coming in. You're going to have choices. But you know what? It could be because you're out there looking a little bit more. So you may be exploring new options, talking to new people, stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence. A new journey could be beginning. It's not a bad month. Good for you. Tanya, when do you see me getting into a relationship? It could be sometime this summer with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's also pants. I love it. I got this whole set at Old Navy for like $3. Magic, how did Elle feel when I sent her the email calling her a narcissist with a big ego that just wants attention and loves drama? She gives me strong vibes that she's just like the Virgo girl that I liked. She did not like this at all. She feels like you don't like her, kind of disappointed. She's holding herself back, and she's a disaster. She doesn't like it, but I think that you're right. Narcissists don't like to be called out on their bullshit. They like to point it back at you. But I think you're right. Sometimes for me, reading people, Sometimes it's hard for me to tell when it comes to women if it's just because they're young. You know, like I think that sometimes young women can come off as very narcissistic, and not always is not always the case. Like they may not be like that at 40. They may come off narcissistic when they're in their early 20s because they're kind of like not mature enough. Although there are some that are really narcissists. I'm not saying that she is or isn't, I don't know. But sometimes when I read young women, I feel like they just may be immature. Or at least that's what I hope for their partners anyway. H, when will text me. You could hear from him maybe within the first week or so, week to 10 days of March. Pamela, I'd like to know if there are any obstacles between E and I. Well, I don't think the two of you are on the same page. So the Ace of Cups is in reverse, and so is the Moon, which can indicate that there's a secret or something going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Ace of Cups in reverse may indicate that there is not a strong connection at this point. I don't know where you guys are right now, but the situation is kind of stuck and stagnant. And there's a lot of indecision around it. I mean, every relationship or situation has obstacles. But I don't know that the two of you are on the same page right now. That may be why you think there's obstacles. Charlene, will Charles M. give me the money he promised me? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's going to give you that money. Whoops. Vanessa, General for March. Got a new journey on the horizon. It looks like you have a wish that comes true. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be planning travel. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, and as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Cucumber toast. What are Costin's feelings towards me? Thinks that you're very well balanced, kind, sincere, attractive, unique, loving, nurturing, perseverant, smart and intelligent, maybe even a little bit mysterious. Looks pretty good. Lena, General for the next 6 months. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. You may be feeling like you're stepping into your own ambition and you're able to accomplish a lot. You're also taking time for yourself. rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly. A wish comes true. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be picking up new hobbies. Kalpana, General. Slow and steady wins the race. Got money coming in. You have a Sagittarius and a Leo that come in that could be of significance. No longer feeling like you're weighed down by the weight of the world. You may be planning travel. You could be focused on a new business or side hustle that brings in extra cash, and you're no longer holding yourself back. New beginning starts. This is probably around work or business. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You're eager for your life to move forward. Valentina, what will happen next between Jay and I? Growth, change, and transformation comes in and leads you to a new beginning. Communication picks up. Maggie, love for the summer of 2022. Romance could heat up with a Cancer. You also have a Pisces here, and you're feeling very ambitious. Perseverance pays off, but you'll have choices this summer. It looks like you're moving forward to greener pastures, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You're listening to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in around new energy and entering this summer. A well-balanced soulmate connection relationship that's well-functioning. Not bad, but you'll have choices. You should definitely not be bored. Shelby, does Capricorn know that I'm jealous of his relationship? A little bit, yeah. Senses it a little bit. Magic, what were S's thoughts and feelings and intentions when she called me? I declined their party invitation because I disagreed with a relative of hers source of income and lifestyle. And I got a call, okay. What were Esther's thoughts and intentions when she called me? First of all, she thought that you were going to come. So when you turned her down or whatever it was, it caused great anxiety. And she felt like she put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see a payoff. And she felt unsuccessful. She was pretty sure that she was getting a wish and you were going to come. And now she feels like she felt kind of betrayed. Her intentions were for you to come. She thought that she was going to be calling the shots, and you shot her down. And that really hit her right in the ego. Oh, well. Amazing me. Why is C communicating between slow? Why is he communication been slow with me? I don't know if he's making moves or he's just not done. No, communication is slow because he's not doing what he should be doing. He's got indecision around him, negativity around him, and it's his way of controlling things. Then there's some distance. He's pulling his energy back. He hasn't done what he's supposed to do. That's why he's being slow. U320, is GD restrained in any way? I don't believe so. High vibration, me and Sagittarius for this weekend, no contact. I don't think anything's going to happen this weekend. Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. I don't think much is going to happen between the two of you this weekend. I don't see communication coming in, and you look like you might be hurt by the situation, and he looks like he's controlling the situation. Divine Cancer, current feelings and next actions from Libra S towards me. Well, she's struggling. She's struggling. She feels anxious. She feels slow and steady, and she feels like a little bit negative. Next thing that will happen will be communication comes in, but she's got anxiety about it. I don't know. I don't think that she wants to pursue you. I think that she wants you to do the pursuing. Gerard, my love interest, Ian's current feelings and next actions towards me in March. She thinks that you are kind, caring, understanding, and compassionate. She thinks that you're a loyal friend, you're attractive, and the next thing that will happen is communication picks up. Things move forward when she's not holding herself back so much in the month of March. Jess, general for Saturday. Anxiety moves into the past, and you might be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You have some money coming in, and you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Avery is asleep. You got to see her in the mall, man. My dad said that I used to do that, so I guess she gets that from me. Take her out of the stroller, and she just wants to run through the mall like a nut. So, yeah, when we came home, she was pretty tired. Kira, blessings in March. You've got money coming in. Your intuition is strong. You've got, you could be working on a side business or a side hustle that could be quite successful. Got a new job opportunity here, and then you have new people coming in. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, an Aries, and a Taurus. March has to be a good month because it's a long month. Julie, how's things between R and L this weekend? Could be a little bit tense. Could be a little tension in the air. Yeah, there may be a little friction there. Goddess, when will I move? Seems like forever. I would say within the next couple of years, maybe within the next 2 years. It's not that far down the road. Devonsha, what is the Libra I'm romantically involved with energy towards me now? Good. Energy is good. Perseverant, like a wish comes true. Growth, change, and transformation. Good. That energy is pretty good. Outlander, will SN confess her romantic feelings to me during the same conversation I confess mine to her? Yes, I believe so. Bella, I'm applying for new jobs in my field. Any luck? Yes. You should get a new opportunity that pays well and you feel better compensated, better respected. You've got the world here at your feet. Cause for celebration comes in and things could move forward very quickly. Kira for the next 7 days. Being guided by the divine, a new venture starts. You could have some money coming in. 8 of Pentacles, you could be working really hard on something or thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. No longer holding yourself back. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling like you're moving forward towards greener pastures. It also looks like you could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What is happening here? Not a bad week. Georgia next week. You have a new journey on the horizon with the Fool, and some good luck comes in. You're prepared for romance to move forward, and you'll walk away from anything that you feel no longer serves you. Could be spending time with a Virgo, could also be spending time with a Leo. It looks like you're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you're listening to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Crystal, how does R feel towards me? R thinks that you are intuitive, passionate, perseverant, kind-hearted, sincere, serene, ambitious, strong, loyal, and independent. Ashley, will I ever find love? I just don't want to get hurt if I get into a relationship with someone, I have my guards up. You will. You've got a Taurus that comes in, you have a Cancer that comes in. You've got wishes that come in, and you have a Pisces. Thing is that there are no guarantees with anything. Life is a risk. Everything is a risk. Everything. Everything you do is a risk. So you can't not take a chance because you're afraid of getting hurt. You could be betrayed by family and friends. You could be betrayed by coworkers. If you don't take a chance, you're never going to know and you're not going to live. And then that's not worth it. But you will find love. Thing is, when you start to work on yourself and you don't settle for less than you deserve, and you start to build up your own self-esteem and what's important to you and what's not so important to you, then you start to call people in that are on the same level as you. So you're not functioning at, you know how they call people a low life, right? A low life. That's like a low vibration person. You know, it's like somebody that acts out of desperation, or somebody that doesn't have any self-respect, like they don't care. Somebody treats them like shit, they don't care. They just keep taking them back because they don't want to be alone. That's like low. You're going to keep, if you're settling for that, that's what you're going to keep getting. If you're like, you know what, I want somebody who, I don't know, has a job, has goals, likes to stay in physical fitness, likes to have hobbies, likes to have interests, and you're doing those same things too, then you'll call in people that are on the same level as you. And you won't be calling in people that are lower. It's like, well, the more we work on ourselves, the more we're attracted to people that are functioning at a higher level. And then we kind of, there's still no guarantee. You can be married to somebody for 30 years and then it could fall apart. But you had a 30-year journey with somebody. Even if it comes to an end, it's still an experience. And that's what life is. It's all about experiences. It just sucks that we have to go through so many heartbreaks and nonsense, and we always have to learn the hard way. You know, like, why doesn't anybody teach us when we're in 3rd grade that, listen, you got to work on yourself so that you're not attracted to the asshole? Because when you work on yourself, you find the asshole to be an asshole, and you don't want that. But no, we got to learn that along the way. Stupid. I'm going to do the best I can to teach Avery these things young. We'll see what happens. Should probably tell him to go fuck myself. Crossroads. Is Kendra moving into this? Is Kendra moving in the spring, and if so, when? Yes, and I would say maybe in the month of June. Julie, how are things with MNC for the next 2 weeks? A little stagnant, a little slow, not much going on, kind of boring. Kind of boring like the usual. Not much is happening. Boring. Carolyn, will I get a paid internship at ICAC? Probably saying that wrong. Yeah, you could get one, yes. Christine, when will ML call me to work for Ella? Could be within the next 2 weeks. Relatively soon, I think. Shonda, why is Pisces being so difficult towards me? They're undecided. They're undecided. They don't know what they want. You know, they're maybe being difficult to you, or they're taking it out on you because they're frustrated with themselves and they don't know what they want. They're sort of all over the place. And they feel a little stuck and stagnant. You may just have to give them a little bit of time and let them work through this. Ruki, I'm waiting for an offer from university in May. I know if I will get it or not. Oh, a university, May. All right. Let's see. Will I get the opportunity to be accepted into that university? I think you'll get it, yes. Crystal, general for March. You could make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you're prepared for your life to move forward. A wish comes true. You feel very ambitious in the month of March, and you're able to get a lot accomplished. Somebody makes you an offer that could be around business that would be hard to turn down. Cause for celebration comes in. You also could be working on a side hustle that brings in extra money. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. A new venture is on the horizon, and something should happen in March that makes you really happy around money and finances. Julie, is Monique still seeing her guy? Yes. Julie, what is R doing this weekend? I don't think he has anything planned as of right now. He could be spending time at home, rest, relaxation, and self-care. Yeah, I don't think he has much planned. Although he could be like going to see family. There's family here, or there's family around. Maybe he does nothing tomorrow and he goes and he sees family on Sunday. But I don't know if he really has anything planned as of just yet. YLK, who's coming towards me in love in the next 2 months? A well-functioning relationship comes in with a soulmate connection. That could be with a Cancer. Brings in happiness and success. If you don't like that Cancer, you also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini coming in. Divine Goddess, how will my transgender show idea go with Sashi the Virgo? What will he think about it? I think he's going to think that you worked very hard on it. You brought balance back to the situation. You persevered and you were successful. Brandy, what are my spiritual gifts? Well, it's whatever you cultivate. You have, and your intuition is pretty strong, and so is your empathy. But you can cultivate all kinds of spiritual gifts. We all have them. You just have to work on them. Right now, it looks like your empathy and your intuition are very strong. Amazing me. Why is he pulling his energy back? Because he's not doing. He feels like you want him to do something. He hasn't done it, and he doesn't want to be asked about it. So he's feeling like he's weak, he's disconnected, he's stuck. He pulls his energy back because he doesn't want to talk about it. He's avoiding it. I don't know what it is that you want him to do. I would just do it myself. I wouldn't wait on him. Magic, how did I do on my accounting test I took earlier this week? I think you did well. I think you did well. It looks like you're listening to your intuition. You were well focused and things are moving forward. The hard work that you put into it comes back to you and pays off. Julie, damn, hang on, these cards are twisted up. If R would say anything to me, what would he say? He probably would say, well, he wouldn't say anything. He would not say anything because he knows that he's wrong. He knows that you're right. Hermit in reverse. He's not admitting to anything. But everything that's gone on, he kind of takes responsibility for, only he's not vocalizing it because he doesn't want to take the blame. But he knows that he fucked up. And he feels bad about it. Julie, any visits of lately for me? Yeah, I think probably this weekend. Julie, career from now until 4 months. I don't think I did that one. Happiness comes out. Happiness comes out, a new journey begins, and you're prepared for it. You're ready for things to move forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. Balance comes back in, and some nice money comes in. Things change for the better quickly. Sister, hey, a flight attendant from a long time ago that I've reached out to a few times in the last 2 years, and she hasn't responded. Nothing ever happened. Why did she cut me off? I don't think that she really meant to. Like, I think it was a timing issue around the times that it's like poor timing. Like you reached out, she wasn't available to answer at that moment. She put it off and never got around to it. That kind of a thing. It doesn't look like it was anything personal. You didn't do anything to her. She wasn't upset about anything. Just kind of lost touch. Jesse A. How is E and L feeling towards each other since they've been broken up for a couple of months? They still care very much about one another. And they're both feeling heartbroken and kind of like destroyed about the situation. And undecided. They may not know what they want. The time apart may be good, but there's still love there between them. Benita, good news I can expect in March. Happiness comes out over your financial life. Things seem to move forward pretty quickly. You could be planning travel. Got a Sagittarius coming in. Romance could heat up. A Leo enters. A new journey begins. Tanya, good news coming my way. Yeah, you have a relationship here. If you're already with this person, things look good and like they're moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you should be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain when cause for celebration comes in around a new relationship. You got a Pisces that comes in and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life changes for the better quickly when you persevere around work, school, or business. You have a new venture on the horizon, and you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that serves you well. Heather, energy between Leo and Heather. Okay, it's kind of neutral. It's like kind-hearted, sincere, but stuck, not really moving forward. But the energy isn't bad. It's okay. YLK has as ever expressed his emotions and interest to me. I don't think so. He's the hermit. He's a little shut down emotionally right now. It may be something that you have to bring up to him. Beautiful one. When will my finances pick up? Beginning of this spring, you're feeling successful, and then things should really pick up towards the end of the summer. Samantha, will things get better? Yes, they will. Yes. Cards say yes. But the one thing that we can always count on is change. Everything is temporary. You're happy, it's temporary. You're miserable, it's temporary. Everything's temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. So, good, bad, or indifferent. Goddess General for March. Got a new beginning on the horizon, and you got success coming in around work, school, or business. It also looks like you're listening to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. A new venture on the horizon. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be spending time with a Libra in March. Pallavi, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly. A disappointment moves into the past. A new job or business opportunity could come in. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Being guided by the divine could meet a Virgo. Success comes in, and your intuition is heightened. Sister, the friend that got married in November, never heard back from her. I see these comments from the other girl on her Facebook saying, give them anti-kisses about her dog S, and her friend that hasn't responded, never even liked her. How they become best friends over the years, and I'm the one that introduced them. S and R never took R seriously. Now they're using the term anti. I feel like I'm being punished. And is the married friend happy? Well, I think that you take everything that you see on social media very literally, and if it bothers you, I wouldn't look at it, because it's not serving you any purpose. It's like people say all kinds of shit on social media and it doesn't really mean anything. You know, like for example, like the yoga studio would always make a big deal over everybody's birthday. But do you really think that they give a shit that it's my birthday? They don't care. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, if you're looking at social media, everything that you see on there, you got to take it with a grain of salt, because it's all ego. It's like people are doing that shit because they want a response. They're looking to get something. Whenever you're looking to get something from somebody else, you're always going to be disappointed. So all these people they're commenting and they're putting up pictures and they're saying stupid shit. But in real life, their relationships aren't like that. This is what they're showing you, not you, but you know, the world. And they're only putting up there the stupid shit because they want to be validated. And by you looking at it, you're giving them exactly what they want. I would stop looking at it because it's not serving you any purpose. All it does is upset you. And you're not being punished. You don't know what's really going on in their relationships. You're just taking what you see on social media as if, because you saw this on social media, it means that they're best friends. It doesn't really mean that. It just means that they made stupid comments on social media, and that's what people do. You know how many times I get birthday wishes or some kind of bullshit? I don't even know who the person is. So it's not because they really care. You know, you don't really give a shit about me. You just are doing it because it feeds your own ego. And that's why I would say, if all of this social media stuff bothers you, and I think it does, I wouldn't look at it anymore, because it's not serving you a purpose. You're punishing yourself by looking at it. All of that nonsense, you don't know how much of it is true. You also don't know how much of it is like people are phony. Like people are just, they're phony. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, we got to get together. And they have no intentions of it. But that's what they're putting up there, and you're reading it, looking at it like it's got to be true. I don't think it is true. I think it's phony nonsense. But I don't know why you want to see that. If it bothers you, why look at it? If something is going to bother me, I stay away from it, because you can't control it. So I don't know why you want to put yourself in that situation, but I can't always read on social media, because social media to me always comes up as fake. It's fake. It's like I had a friend who reached out to me. I hadn't spoken to her in years, when she found out that Avery was born, because she saw it on social media, and she acted like she was so fucking happy. She wasn't happy. She didn't give a shit. I haven't heard from her since, but she made a big post. It's phony. It's phony. Like, that's why I didn't tell you I was pregnant, because you're phony. If I thought that I was going to have real support from you, I would have let you know when I found out I was pregnant. And I think that's what the bigger issue is here, is that this stuff is hurtful to you, but yet you continue to look at it and you continue to stress over it, and then it calls more of it in. So I would cut all of that out, because it's not helping. You know what I'm saying? It's not helping. Looking at things that make you feel bad and trying to figure it out, you're not going to figure it out, because it's not real. It's bullshit. I don't think that the married friend is thrilled. No, I don't think the married friend is thrilled. I think, and I say this all the time, you know, it's like, it reminds me of Christmas. It's like planning Christmas, getting ready for Christmas, the idea of Christmas. And then Christmas comes, and then what do you have to look forward to but a long, dark winter? So that's what I think has happened with this wedding, and I think that that's what happens with a lot of weddings. It's fun and exciting up until the wedding, and then it's like, yeah, the wedding's done, now what? Now what? So no, I don't think that she's thrilled. I just don't think she's thrilled. I think that she probably wants everyone to believe that she's thrilled, but I don't think in reality she is. And that's, you know. Shonda, career reading. It looks like a disappointment has moved into the past. Negativity has moved in the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. And you have money coming in and choices. It looks like, I don't know if you're looking to change jobs or upgrade your job, but you have the Four of Wands here, which can indicate there's long-term potential around the job that you're in, or the next job that you get would have long-term potential. It looks like you should be making some nice money with the Nine of Pentacles, no longer feeling burdened or weighed down, and your career is moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in. Empress is like love, money, abundance, and fertility. I would say that when it comes to career, it would be bringing you in more money. But I don't know if you plan on changing jobs or staying where you are. It doesn't make a difference. Things are improving. Anthony, does the Cancer think to recontact with me, and what is holding her back? Well, right now, no, she's not looking to reconnect. She's, at this point right now, she's looking to leave her past in the past and focus on herself, which I think is a really good place for her to be in, because she really had a really bad, like, year and a half. Now it looks like her focus is on herself, and she's not thinking about reaching out to anybody right now. She seems to just be doing her, her own thing, which I think is a good thing. Jocelyn, why am I feeling so sick? Am I pregnant? I don't think so, but if you know what Dr. Mama Jones always says, if you're having sex and you're not feeling well, or you skip a period, take a test. Shar, G's feelings towards me. There's some indecision that comes up around this situation, but he may feel that you're a strong, confident, independent person, a loyal friend, somebody who's kind-hearted and sincere, somebody who is smart and intelligent, and somebody who's very strong. Stevansha, what do I need to know about my love life? Things are going to be moving forward. So you're moving forward towards greener pastures before the end of this year. You got a couple of things happening. If you're with someone now, fine. You don't have to change partners unless you want to. If you're not with anyone, you have a Leo here, a Taurus, a Libra, a Capricorn. Negativity is moving into the past when it comes to love, and your love life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Six of Cups, somebody from your past could return. Keep in mind that a Six of Cups person doesn't always have to be a past lover. It could be somebody who you knew previously. It also looks like the next relationship, or if you're in one right now, will be very well functioning. It will be moving forward pretty quickly. It will be quite passionate. The hard work that you put into it will come back to you. Sunny Joe. Oh, that's not a question yet. I didn't get to the question yet. Hang on. There we go. Nope, that's not it either. Sunny Joe, will I receive my Poland approval next month in March? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I believe you will. Isabella, I wait for a job offer for some extra money. Oh, you are waiting for a job, or is that a question? Or you're just telling me? Or you're waiting for a job? You're waiting for a job offer to come in to bring extra money? That's the question. Okay, let's see. I think you are going to get a new job opportunity this spring. Alan, should I move to another city to grow my business? I think you could do it right where you are. I don't think you need to move. Ajit, how did the Virgo feel when she saw me? Good. She was happy to see you. Thinks that you're strong, confident, kind-hearted, attractive, and perseverant. Lore, how does the Cancer family think I feel about them? How does Cancer's family think I feel about them? May not think that you like them. May feel like you have sharp energy towards them, or you're disconnected from them, that you're argumentative. I don't think that they think that you care for them. Kimon, general in love. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. You're not looking back on the past, you're moving forward. The sun is coming out and a new venture begins. You've got a Capricorn here, an Aquarius here. You've got a Virgo here, and success coming in around love. Good for you. Love always. What does KO feel about what I told them? They may feel weak. They could feel a little out of balance. I don't know what you said, but they may have like not been ready for it, or they may be surprised. The Fool is in reverse, so something will get revealed around the situation. They're going to tell you something, and then it's going to make sense. There's more to come from that conversation. I think they were kind of taken back by whatever it was you said. Sister, I guess my question is, why are they still friends when they didn't really have a soulmate connection, and S, the friend, did, and she wants nothing to do with me? Because you don't know whether or not they're good friends. You're only going by what you see on Facebook, which is all lies and bullshit. And sometimes, I mean, like, everybody's relationships are different. Sometimes soulmate connections are just that. They're extreme highs and extreme lows, and they come in and out. Like my friend Laura, I've been friends with her since I'm 8. I don't think that I have physically seen her in like 20 years. I can't even remember the last time I saw her in person. I spoke to her. Her mom just passed away, and I spoke to her in January. But physically being together, and she doesn't live that far away from me, but it's just life, right? She's got her things happening, I have my things happening. But her whole family, I feel, to me, have been soulmate connections because they've all been in my life since the time I was about 8, and but in and out. Like, I was friends with Laura for a really long time, spent a lot of time together. She went away to college. Then I became friends with her sister, spent a lot of time with her sister. And then, I mean, I knew her parents very well. But then there were times where I wasn't seeing them as much. And most of the time, it wasn't that we had a falling out or we had a fight. It was just life. You know, like she was living in Albany at one point, and I was living down here. It's just like, that's just how it was. And I think that the issue is that when you look at stuff that's on Facebook, you're taking it for what you're seeing, like that's true, but you don't really know what their relationship is. So you like, just because she's calling the dog auntie or whatever, I mean, that doesn't mean that they spend a lot of time together or that they see each other very often. Avery probably sees my friends more than she sees her real aunt and uncle. But what does that mean? Nothing. It just, like, that's just life. Like, my schedule and my friends' schedules are different, where my brother and his wife are 9 to 5 people, so I don't see them as much. So, you know, you're looking at what's going on Facebook, and you're taking what you're seeing on Facebook as if that's what's going on in their relationship. But you don't know. And even if they are friends, well, why do you care? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like social media is, people put up there what they want people to believe, not what's really going on. Just like the friend that reached out to me when she found out I was going into the hospital to have Avery. If I was really important to her, then she would have known I was pregnant. We would have been talking. But she doesn't give a fuck about me. So you make a big post on Facebook, and I'm supposed to be impressed by that, or other people are going to think that you're so wonderful. I haven't seen or spoken to you in years. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's bullshit. But if somebody looks at Facebook, then they may think, oh, well, they're really good friends. But we're not. We're not, because you would have known that I was about to have a baby if we were close. And then she reached out to me, and I don't know. I mean, I responded to her, but, you know, I was busy. I was getting ready to leave for the hospital. I didn't have a lot of time to talk. People were calling me. You know, it was a kind of a hectic time. And then I had a friend of mine who I hadn't seen, like, from kindergarten, that texted me, and she asked me if it was okay if she stopped by at the hospital, because she was going to be in the area and she wanted to come and see me. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. But her and I have been friends for a really long time, but she went out of her way to come and see me. And meanwhile, her and I are not that close. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're friends and we've reconnected after years, but if you saw that on Facebook, you may think that she was in my life every day. And she wasn't. I hadn't seen her in years. I think that I had seen her when I was working at the store, which had closed 5 years prior, because she came in to get something. But before that, I don't think I'd seen her probably since high school. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you look at things on Facebook, it's like, this is what's being presented, but what's happening in real life might not be the case. Like, you seeing that one friend come to see me in the hospital, you would think, oh, they must be really good friends if you went to see her in the hospital. But that's not true. I mean, it's not that we're not good friends. It's just that, like, I was shocked that she would want to come out of her way to see me. I was flattered that she wanted to take the time to see me. But I don't think that if you take that snapshot of our friendship, it could build a story that just isn't true. I mean, I see her now. Like, I saw her in November before Thanksgiving. Actually, it was closer to October, because I remember her saying to me, I'm not even decorating for Thanksgiving. I'm going to decorate for Christmas. But I haven't seen her since then. So now we're what? We're almost in March. But the pictures on Facebook could tell a different story. That's why I'm saying, don't look at this shit, because it upsets you. And you don't even know that what you're getting upset about is even something that's really going on. You're only looking at what's going on Facebook, which might not be real, or it's not telling the whole story. So why upset yourself over it? Don't look at it. Just stay off of it, because it's bringing you down. It's not bringing you up. So why bother? You can't change it. One thing doesn't equal another. Like feeling like you're being victimized by this situation is only bringing you down and making you feel worse. So let them do whatever it is that they're doing. Let them have their fake phony lives and their fake stupid bullshit and let other people think that they're friends, and who cares? Because at the end of the day, does it really make a difference? You know what I mean? Like, stay away from things that are hurtful, and that's hurtful. So why are you looking at it? For what reason? You know, it's like when people will send me pictures. Oh, I was on his Facebook page and he's with this girl now. Why are you looking at it? Why? So you can compare yourself to her, so that you can cry, so you can be upset. It's not helping you. Don't look at it. And it really bothers you. So that's why, I mean, I don't know what else I could say. You know, it's like, it is what it is. It's a shitty situation. For whatever reason, whatever happened, these people are phony. And I don't think that, like, if you put up pictures of you with them, would that make you feel better? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what purpose does it serve in the scheme of things? It doesn't serve anything. If we wiped out Facebook, I mean, we lived without it for years. If we wiped it out, our relationships would be so much better, because we would be really connecting with people. Like, I'm in the fucking mall and every asshole's walking through the mall like this. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, can you just be in the moment, or you have to eating dinner? They're taking selfies. Like, really? Like, can you just be focused in the fucking moment? Everybody's life revolves around social media, and it's fake. It's not real. It's not real. Anyway, I'll shut up now. I will shut up now. What did I do? I think I pinned something here. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I just get really upset when people get upset over social media, because I know that people do these things for a reaction, and then you're feeding into their reaction. You know, it's like, I want people to see this because I want people, like, it's all about, I want you to believe something. So that's why I'm going to put it up. Because when I have like I had dinner tonight with someone, it's not on social media. I don't even think to do that. Anyway. Anyhow. Love always, I did. Adriana, how will my interview go on Monday? Your interview should go well. Your interview should go well. It looks like things change for you for the better quickly. You should hear news back fast, and you may feel like things move forward quickly. Yeah, you don't have to have a soulmate connection to have a friendship, but I understand what she's saying, and I understand how she feels, because I remember feeling like that too. I remember feeling like I can't understand why. I had a friend of mine, without saying too much, who had a friend who was a total piece of shit. Just a total piece of shit. Took advantage of everything. And my friend's attitude was always like, well, that's just how she is. And I don't know why. I felt like, why is it okay for her to just be like that? Take advantage of people. Like, I really didn't like her. Anyway, but I felt like, even though she was a piece of shit, she got away with a lot of things. Not that I was looking to get away with anything, but I felt like, what, like, how come people accept that kind of behavior from her? So I totally understand how she feels, because I felt like that before. Like, why do we have to put up with this slug? But we did for a long time. Anyway. Eventually, I got past it and I didn't care anymore, but I understand how it feels. So I used to try to distance myself from the situation and not be around so much, because I didn't want to be around that environment. Because I realized there was nothing I was going to do to change it. Like, it's going to have to run its course, right? You have a friend that's a shithead, that you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. You can't tell someone, they don't want to hear it. But my friend just accepted that this person was an asshole. And, like, you know, she would just say, she'd be like, well, I'm not going to get upset about it. It's just how she is. And I would be like burning inside if I can't give too many details, but I would be like, oh, like why? Why are you friends with this person? So I get it. Like I totally get the way that it feels, but I guess the only answer is to just kind of step away from it. Because once you step away from it, then you really don't care. Because I don't care anymore. I mean, it was years ago, but I really don't care anymore. Anyway. Sister, I was going to take a short trip with Lola to see how she does on the plane, to see if I'll eventually be able to move with her to Phoenix, but she was anxious, and I'm too nervous to travel with her. I won't be able to drive across country. I don't see how I'll ever be able to travel with her. I'm not sure that I'm comfortable sedating her, or if it's right. Is this a sign to stay put? I would say maybe for right now, yeah. As she gets older, her anxiety may she may be different. I used to have to give Kayla sedatives just to take her to the vet. Kayla was crazy. I used to give her I think it was called ACE, and I had to give it to her 2 hours before her vet appointment because she was just crazy. She was like hyper and jumping all over the place and wanted to like play. And then the doctor couldn't do what he had to do. And that wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. And they've had to sedate Dylan because one time I was cleaning out his ear and the tip of the Q-tip broke off in his ear. And they couldn't get it out because every time they tried to, he shook his head and they couldn't get in there. So they had to sedate him. I felt terrible. I mean, I did it to him. And it wasn't bad either. He was like, I would say he like, I came home and he just slept. And when he woke up, he was fine. So if you have to sedate her, she'll be okay. But it may be a sign for right now to just kind of hold off on that. You know, maybe give it a little bit of time. Poor thing. Char, will G hang out with me if I ask him to? I don't see you guys hanging out in the immediate future. It's not to say that you can never hang out with him. It just doesn't look like it right now. Love always, next 24 hours. Next 24 hours is you've got your intuition is heightened, the world is at your feet. You could be making a decision that pushes your life forward. An air sign is around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also an Aries around. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe that's the decision that comes in. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be like a college thing. It could be like making a decision to, I don't know, learn how to do kickboxing or ceramics. You know, it could be any kind of schooling, learning how to speak French, whatever it is. Anthony, I haven't used Buy Me a Coffee app, but someone in my region said PayPal or alternative. I'm not sure if we can send donation with cards direct. I don't know. I've never even heard of that. I have no idea. I'll see if I can find out. Sister, but our planned as his bridal shower, and it's literally like I'm the main character in Bridesmaids. Yeah, but if these two people became friends for whatever reason, why does it bother you if you're not friends with them anymore? You know, like I have plenty of people like that we don't see each other anymore. Like my friend I just told you about, her and her sister, I haven't seen them in years. I don't have any animosity towards them, but I know that they're still friends with some of the people that we used to be friends with, and some of the people that I didn't like or I didn't care for. But I don't get to choose who they're friends with. I only get to choose who's in my life. But why does it bother you if you had a falling out with them and they're friends and you don't even know? Like, I mean, I don't know what to say about the bridal shower thing. It seems to me that you spend a lot of time watching what other people are doing and then feeling bad about it. So I can't tell you to continue to do that. In order for me to give advice, I would have to go for your highest good. And your highest good is not looking at what other people are doing that are leaving you out of things. There are people that leave me out of things. My brother and sister-in-law leave me out of things. I know they had people over for New Year's. I wasn't invited. Like stuff like that comes up. Is it hurtful? Sometimes it is. Most of the time I don't care. But that's life. You're not going to be invited all the time. You're not going to be asked over all the time. Like, that's just how it is. If you're going and looking at these things and you're purposely getting upset by them, and these people have chosen to not be in your life for whatever the reason is, there's nothing that you can do about it. And if they're not friends anymore, or will you feel better about that? If they have other friends that aren't, that you don't know, would you feel better about that? Like, we don't get to choose who's in other people's lives. And there's nothing that we can do about it. It's like, if you like a guy and he's dating somebody else, it's not your choice. That's just how it is. You have to accept it and move forward. Like, sometimes shitty things happen. But you keep going and looking at it. Don't go and look at it, because you're giving them what they want. Like, they want people to look at their shit. That's why they're putting it up there. If you don't look at it, then you're not giving them what they want. So go live your life. I don't know what you're doing. I don't care. I'm focused on myself. So I think I think the lesson here really is more of focusing on yourself and what you're doing rather than what these people are doing. Because I mean, I don't, weddings, bridal showers, all that, it's all bullshit. All of it is bullshit. What you're seeing is the fairy tale that they're showing you. But, I mean, have you ever been in a bridal party? Nobody agrees on anything. You got six women that are all different shapes, size, coloring, hair, and you're going to put them all in the same dress. Nobody's going to be happy with it. And there's constant fights. This is too expensive. That's not expensive enough. So, but you're not seeing that. You're only seeing the pictures, which are showing a story that everything is wonderful. But you don't know what really went on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't look at it, because it bothers you. And you can't control what other people do, but you can only control what you do. So don't look at it. And then this way you won't be upset by it. Yeah, what did I do here? I think I pinned something. Can I remove that? Replace pinned message. Message pinned. I don't know what the hell I did. I know it is. It's hard to write in the chat. But the bottom line is, and I got to this point years ago, that I wasn't going to give any of my energy to people that didn't deserve it, and I wasn't going to give people, like, there's nothing that you can do about it, so disconnect from it. You know, like, whether it was friends, like I've had so many friends that I've done so much for and never got it in return. And I would feel like friendship should be reciprocated, but then I felt like I was the only one putting in an effort. So I stopped. And it's like, I always say this, like, if a dog bites you, you're not going to go over and pet the dog again, because you're going to know the dog is going to bite you. But when it comes to people, we think that we're going to fix it. Okay, well, now we're friends again, so now you're not going to bite me. Now you're not going to treat me like that. No, that person is still going to be who they are. And you have a choice to not engage in it. And if you choose to engage in it, then this is what's going to happen. So that's why I'm saying, like, don't look at it, because then you don't know what's going on. And who cares, because it can't hurt you if you don't see it. Anthony, but checking social media makes sense. Then some folks around me said everyone, they will marry specific girls in their crush and they're not even in a relationship. Well, there's that too. But for example, if you're looking at something and it's hurting you, you know, like it makes you feel bad, what is the purpose of continuing to do that? You can't change it, but you're going to continue to feel bad. When you feel bad, you're going to continue to put that feeling out into the universe. You're going to continue to get more of that back. So what is the purpose in it? It doesn't serve any purpose. I gotta plug this one in here. Like, the more you feel good, the more you're going to cultivate good feelings. Like, if you're laughing, you're happy, you watch a comedy movie, that lifts your vibration. You go dancing, you play music, you sing loud, you, I don't know, paint, run, you do creative things, it raises your vibration. But stalking and gossiping and feeling bad creates more low vibration, so you're going to stay in that. So why would you stay there? Like, why would you go there and look at it? That's what I'm trying to say. Stay away from things that are hurtful. Shar. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. I skipped. I think I skipped Samantha, general for the next 2 months. Next 2 months look pretty good. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're no longer feeling stuck. You have a wish that's about to come true. You've got choices and decisions. You've got options coming in. You've got happiness that comes in. Romance could heat up. You're feeling strong and confident. A Leo enters. You got growth, change, and transformation that's coming in and around your life. A Scorpio enters. Life comes back into balance. You have some money coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief around money. Empress. How would my brother's manager Orlando feel if he asked him for the 11 a.m. shift that's opened? Would he give it to him or try to keep him in his current shift? Okay, would he give him the 11 a.m. shift? I think he would get it. Yeah, I think he would get it. Shar, general for the next 7 days. Next 7 days look pretty good. It looks like anxiety seems to move into the past. A new venture's on the horizon. Balance comes back to the situation or comes back to your life. And you got money coming in. You could be spending time with a Virgo. You also have an Aries around. And you could be working on a new creative project or hobby. Julie, my friend Cleo wants to know if she will ever hook back up with Melvin. Yeah, she could hook back up with him, yeah. Yep. Yeah, but what is the karma that you're looking for? Because then it can always go back the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they have a fight or they're not friends anymore, then you feel like you got karma? Like, I don't understand why them being friends, how that has anything to do with you. Just because they didn't like each other at one point, so now you feel like they shouldn't be friends with one another. But if they're not friends anymore, then you feel like that you got your karma back. I'm not following it. I don't understand it because I don't feel like we get to choose other people's friends. And like I said, like my friend had that friend who I felt like she was just such a slug. I don't know how to explain it, but she was just, I don't know. I felt like, I don't know. I didn't like her. Anyway, and I couldn't understand why my friend liked her and put up with her shit and put up with a lot of shit. But I can't choose that. So if they're not friends anymore, then I feel like I got good karma. I don't see the connection. I feel like that's a lesson that they have to learn. And it doesn't have anything to do with me. Like if she wants to be friends with somebody like that, that's her business. I never chose to be friends with her. Like, she just was very trashy. Like, I don't know. I just didn't care for her. But if she were to tell me now that they're not friends anymore, I don't think that I would feel like, I don't think it would affect me either way. Like, I don't know. I don't see how one thing has to do with the other. I feel like it comes from kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, wanting to see somebody else no longer be friends because you're not friends is almost like it, like tit for tat kind of a thing. Like, oh, now you know how I feel. But they already know how you feel. They're not real people. Like, it's not that they're not real people, but you don't really know what's going on in their relationship. They may still hate each other. You know how many yoga teachers that I knew that fucking hated each other, but in front of everybody you thought they were best friends? I'm like, oh, I always thought that they were really good friends. Nope, they don't like each other at all. Well, you could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. Oh no, they don't like each other at all. Really? Because I thought that they were really good friends. But it's phony. It's all phony. Crystal, does R have romantic feelings for me? I think so, yeah. Yeah, there's something going on there. Melissa, will me and M see each other soon? I think you will see each other soon, yeah. Melissa, will I have a good month ahead? You should. It looks like things move forward quickly. You could pay off a bill of debt or a loan. The love cup is full. You could get a new love interest, or a love interest could be moving forward. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The Sagittarius is around, so is a Scorpio. Also a Taurus and a Cancer. So yeah, it looks like a good month. Oh, I got another friend story. So I had a friend who, like, she was my friend. I knew her really well. And she became friends with these girls. And when they were around, it was like, oh my God, who are you? Like, it was, like, how do I explain it? Like, we would be very real with one another. You know, like, she would be, you know, we were just very real with each other. We were friends for a very long time. But these girls, like, all of a sudden, she was very different. Like, in a million years, she would never come over to me and be like, oh my God, you look so cute. Like, we just weren't like that. Like, I'm not like that with anyone. I might say that to a child or a dog, but I wouldn't say it to another girl. That's not how we are. So she had this group of friends that whenever she saw them, she'd be like, oh my God, your nails look so cute. Oh my God, oh, your hair looks fabulous. And I would be like, who is this? Anyway, it didn't bother me. I didn't really give a shit about these people, but my other friend fucking hated them. And he was kind of feeling the way that sister feels. Like, he fucking couldn't stand these people. And he used to, like, bitch to me all the time about how he always felt like she kind of put him down, or like treated him like she was like short with him. But when the other girls were around, like she would be like, oh, can you go get that for me? And then the other girls would be there. She's like, oh my God, oh, it's so good to see you. Oh my God, you look so nice. Oh, is that new? I love your purse. But she wasn't like that. So it was like all of a sudden this fake friend came out. Anyway, and I used to say to him, just don't let it bother you. And he used to get so mad. He hated when I said that. But what am I going to do? Like, you can't tell her she can't be friends with those people. But I think she figured them out. And I don't think that they were friends for very long. One girl was real annoying bitch. But anyway, I don't think that she was friends with them for long. But it's very similar. Like, he used to be like, I don't even understand why she wants those people around. And I kind of understood where he was coming from because they didn't seem like they clicked. But she had to learn it on her own. And she did, because I don't think that they're friends anymore. Margie, is Lucas the Cancer jealous of me, the Leo, talking to his coworker? I don't think he's jealous. I don't see any jealousy here. Is Lucas dating someone just to get me back because his coworker told me this? No, I think that he's trying to move forward with his life. I don't think he's using somebody else to try to get back at you. I think he's trying to just move forward. I think Adriana wants to know what's the chance of getting the job. Got a good chance. You got about a 70% chance that you'll get that job. Pisces moon. How did the blonde feel about me when I asked what time the place closes? She triggered me, so I spoke to her slightly passive-aggressive. May have felt a little insulted. Could have felt a little disappointed. A little bit negative around the situation. Oh well. Let's see. J Bay, how will the interview go on Monday? It should go well. You got balance coming back to your life, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Success comes in. Who else here haven't I answered for? And Ukriti, anything good happening for me next? Slow and steady wins the race, but you have money coming in. You also could be planning travel. You have a little bit of good karma coming back to you, a new venture on the horizon, and a water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Queenie, how does Roland feel about me? My ex, will he reach out? Well, it looks as if he's moved forward with his life. I think he cares about you as a person, but it seems like he's moved forward with his life, and I don't think he has intentions at this point of reconnecting. Baron, is there a relationship coming to me? Yes. Julie, could something happen between me and Brandon? Yeah, you could have something happen. It does look like the relationship has the opportunity to strengthen and move forward. Cause for celebration comes in around things moving forward. Sun is in reverse. Could take a minute to get there, but yeah, there's potential here too. Pretty good. Raina, am I going spiritually in the right direction? Yes, I think you are. But you'll know if you are because practices will resonate with you. You know what I mean? Like, what feels right to you will, it like, you'll know that you're on the right path because it feels right. Like, for example, years ago, I was certified as a Reiki instructor, or whatever you call those people, Reiki master, and that wasn't for me. I don't really believe in it. I feel like it's a scam. But I know that there are people that swear by it. So I'm not saying that it's a scam for everyone. If that's something that resonates with you, it resonates with you. I couldn't feel it. To me, the whole thing I thought was laughable, but that's just me. And for me, like my friends were like, I can't believe that you're saying this, because if you don't believe in it, then how am I going to believe in it? But it just didn't sit with me. So I'm like, okay, that's not a practice that I'm gonna continue with. Now the cards seem to work for me. Pendulum thing, I feel like my arm's not steady enough. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm influencing it. That doesn't resonate with me, so I don't use it. You know, it's a journey, and you have to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and you'll figure it out. Like, I also studied a little bit. I was looking into for a couple of years. I was learning about. I wasn't practicing it. I was just reading about it, and I was listening to Black Witch S. Savannah, who follows the left hand path, which is like black magic. And I really like the way that she talks. I have a lot of respect for her. If you watch her videos, she's very grounded. She's very stable. The things that she says make a lot of sense. But that's not my path. It's not my path. It doesn't resonate with me. Like, trying to hurt people or do harmful things to people, I can't, that just doesn't sit well with me. But I don't judge her for it because I actually really like her. If you ever check out her channel, the way that she talks, the way she presents herself, she's very knowledgeable. She knows what she's doing. And she doesn't sound like somebody who is like evil, crazy, deranged, or anything like that. Like, she sounds like a smart businesswoman. But that's not for me. But, you know, that's her business. You know what I'm saying? But you'll figure it out as you go along. No, I don't do mediumship. I hear things from some of my relatives sometimes, but I can't make it happen. Like, it'll just happen, you know? Like, I'll just hear it. But I can't ask it because then I don't get the answer. But like sometimes, yeah, like I'll be doing something and I'll hear my mother say something like, you know that that's not true. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's not true. But I can't, like, I don't know, I can't communicate with them at will. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Glitterbee I didn't answer for. How will things go on my vacation on Wednesday? Things should go well. Things should go well. You have a wish, feeling relaxed and well-balanced, feeling grounded and stable, and feeling as if you're well-prepared, things are moving forward, and you have choices. It should be a good vacation. Maisha, how would KS react if I were to call her right now to stand my ground on our argument? You guys would have another argument, and there would be sharp energy around the situation, another argument. It wouldn't resolve things. You would just have another fight. Mel, will my Leo sister force my niece to return home with her this weekend? I don't think so. I don't think so. She may feel very disappointed in the whole situation, and she could have sharp energy, but I'm only getting 33% chance, yes. She may feel like nothing is changing for her quickly. She may feel disappointed and let down, but I don't think she's going to force her, no. Dollface, will my daughter get kicked out of school when she goes before the board? She's got a 70% chance, yes. But she's got divine guidance guiding her. So who knows? Maybe divine guidance will step in. Let's see what happens. Is there anybody else here that I haven't answered for? Lola, I wouldn't believe when it comes to anything that's medical or anything legal, I would go to a professional, doctor, or a lawyer. I wouldn't rely on tarot cards to answer any questions about pregnancy. First of all, it's very hard to lock into timing. So if you ask somebody, will I get pregnant? The answer will be yes, if you're planning on having children, because you will get pregnant at some point. And as far as anything medical is concerned, go to a doctor. I wouldn't listen. I would, it's like pregnancy is free will, right? If you want to have a child and you have a partner and you have a discussion, you try, it takes a couple of months, you get pregnant, life moves on. Unless there's an issue where you're like, oh, I've been trying for 5 years and it's just not happening. Should I go for fertility treatments? That's different. Like that's a legitimate question. But am I going to get pregnant? If you're not using birth control and you're actively having sex, eventually you're going to get pregnant. That's just how it is. But when it comes to like, if your period is late, if you're having symptoms, if you're having sex, take a test, go to the doctor. Don't rely on what readers say, because it's very hard to lock into timing. And I don't know, I don't rely on medical or legal stuff, because sometimes the cards are like how could you explain? Like, if you're looking at your life and you're standing above your life, and let's just say you have 0 to 100 years, and the answer is yes, you don't always know where in the 100 years it's going to happen. So my one friend, when she was pregnant, I don't know how this came up. I don't remember. But they said something about either she or her husband had to get tested for the cystic fibrosis gene because one of them had it. I don't know who had it, and if the other person had it, then the baby would have such a chance, whatever the chance was, that the baby could have it. So they had to go for these tests. So my friend's sister had gone to the reader that we go to and asked the reader, do you see this being an issue? Do you think that my sister's child is going to have cystic fibrosis? And the reader said, I can see your sister with a healthy child. That was the answer. So, and I understand where she's coming from, because you could have how many chances could it come up where there is a gene for cystic fibrosis? And, you know, like when I was pregnant, you know how many people told me, oh, I was told that I was going to have a Down syndrome baby. And then when my baby was born, it was fine. I must have heard at least 7 or 8 people tell me that. So it's like those kinds of things are like a percentage and a chance. So when she said, I see your sister with a healthy child, it kind of like it put at ease that she would have a healthy child at some point, but we didn't know that that was going to be the one. Turned out that he was fine, and that was the only child that she had. But I would go to doctors and health professionals when it comes to that kind of stuff. Moonly, what's next for me? Well, take a test. If he told you that you were pregnant, take a pregnancy test. I would not go to a reader to find out if you're pregnant. I would go and take a pregnancy test. Moonly, what's next for me in A's connection? It doesn't look like things are moving forward right now. If you're waiting on a new beginning, I don't see a new beginning starting, and you might feel disappointed in this situation. I don't know where you guys are right now. It doesn't look like things are moving forward as of right now. Things will probably stay right where they are. Moonly, how will A feel about our connection next month? Next month, he feels the same. I don't see much moving forward in this situation. I don't know, where are you guys? Are you dating? You're in a relationship? Because I don't see a lot of love, romance, connection, or commitment here. So I don't know where you guys are right now. But it looks like here nothing is changing for the better quickly. Somebody may be feeling very distant. The situation could be a little bit burdening. There may be a secret that gets revealed around the situation. Like, I don't see a lot of love or romance. Moonly, outcome for me and A's connection for the next couple of months. It looks like this situation is sort of weak. The love cup is in reverse. I don't see things moving forward. I don't know where you guys are right now. You walked away, then that's where things are going to stay. Yeah, I don't see, there's not love, there's not commitment, and I don't see a lot of communication, and there's a tower here. So if you made a decision to walk away, that's probably going to be where it stays. Bumblebee, am I on the right track to manifest the outcome that I want? No, I don't know what it is that you're trying to manifest, but it comes up as manipulation, and it is not. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is that you're trying to do, but it doesn't look like it's working. Did I answer for Pamela? I think I did a long time ago. Red Babe, guidance on my marriage. Are you married right now? Because there is a tower moment here, and feeling as if you've been treated unfairly around the tower moment that's happened. I would say that there is distance in this situation, and there could be, it could be out of balance. I don't know where you guys are, but it looks like there's issues around this marriage that need to be resolved, and lack of perseverance. Somebody may have made a decision to turn and walk away. Rupali, will show sown postpone today's meeting? Yes, I think they will. Exo Mercury, Hamaris's intentions towards me. Maybe looking for a new beginning. You might have to have a little bit of patience with this person. Communication picks up, the relationship strengthens, and things seem to move forward. Life changes for the better for the two of you quickly. The relationship changes for the better quickly. I would say have a little bit of patience and things could kind of fall into place pretty easily. Liana, will BM ask for a letter of recommendation? Yes. Shivi, can you please give me the messages from angels? Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Five of Water, things not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing the positive side of a situation and crying over spilled milk. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Mercury, information around my next love offer. Could be with a Leo. You have a Leo coming in with a love offer. This person may be very hardworking. They may be very grounded and stable. They love to travel. They may be kind, caring, sincere, very outgoing. And they could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Pamela, I thought that it was a different question and I answered it like towards the beginning, but I'm just going to do this one. Does the Aries have romantic feelings for me or sees me just as a friend? Knight of Cups is in reverse, not romantic. Not at this point anyway. It's a little stuck and stagnant right now as a friend. Doesn't mean that can't change at some point, though. That's it. We're done. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. Have a great evening. And I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time. Thank you all very much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.